Welcome to F1000. It's round 2 of the Formula One calendar. I'm Chaps, I'm here again with Mike, and we're here to bet on the Chinese Grand Prix for 2025. This is the bet slip for this week, and this is why we like them. Bet 1. Mike, what do we got for bet 1?
We are taking Alex Albon at minus 163 to win a group over Fernando Alonso, Lance Stroll, and Carlos Sainz. Chaps, why do we like this bet?
The reality is his teammate Carlos Sainz hasn't been able to hook up the car all weekend. He struggled. His seat was coming loose at one point. We don't think Sainz is a factor this weekend to beat his teammate. And then you've got the two Astons with Alonso and Stroll. They start behind Albon. We think the Williams has the pace to stay ahead of them. Albon's the driver to do it. He stays ahead. He wins this group. I like it this week.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Williams straight line speed is going to be really essential on that long back straight in Shanghai. And I think, Albon's riding a bit of a high right now. He's got a lot of confidence after his really great race in Melbourne, and he looked good in the sprint too.
Bet 2 is Group 2, and we're on Lewis Hamilton to win the group. He's got Charles Leclerc, Kimi Antonelli, and Yuki Tsunoda in his group. He's minus 150 to be the top driver, and we're putting 300 on that this week. Why do we like it, Mike?
Lewis Hamilton looked like a bit of a different driver, the beginning of this weekend than he did in Australia compared to Australia. And it looks like some of those setup changes that he made to his Ferrari kind of solved all that instability that we were seeing. We know that Lewis typically is great at managing tires, and like we've talked about, we think Dag's going to be an issue. We assume that Lewis, because of that, will be able to manage his pace and drive defensively in front of the cars that are behind him because he's got track position, and we do, again, think that's going to be essential.
Bet 3. What do we got for bet 3, Mike?
We are taking essentially Max Verstappen by himself. This is a race match bet. Red Bull versus Ferrari at plus 125. But again, because Liam Lawson sucks, we're taking Max Verstappen to finish ahead of both of the Ferraris. Chaps, why do we like it?
Again, we've got starting position. Max starts ahead of the Ferraris. One of the things we really like about this bet is we think it's influenced. We're getting plus 125 on Max Verstappen, the defending world champion, in his Red Bull, starting ahead of the Ferraris. Why are we getting such a good line on it? Well, we just saw Lewis win the sprint. Lewis had clean air for the whole sprint. While we think the Ferraris are going to be good, it's going to be different when he's in dirty air throughout this race.
We also like Max because of his high-speed sector dominance. The telemetry was showing Verstappen consistently quickest through Shanghai's high-speed sector in number 3, so we still are seeing the advantages from an aero efficiency standpoint that we think the Ferrari just doesn't have, and that track position is going to be the deciding factor ultimately.
Bet 4, and we're on another group. It's Group 4, and we're on Nico Hülkenberg. Now, in his group, he's got Esteban Ocon, Liam Lawson, and Pierre Gasly. Hülkenberg is somehow the longest in this group. It's plus 400. We're putting $200 on it this week. Mike, we found this late in our live show. Why did we like it so much?
Hülkenberg's starting like one grid spot behind the Haas and Ocon, which was a complete disaster last week. So for him to gain one spot theoretically to be leading this group would be fantastic. The other two drivers, Lawson and Gasly, Lawson sucks. And Gasly, because of the changes, the technical regulation impact to the rear wing on the Alpine, it looks like they're kind of a mess right now. So this is just all about value, right? And at plus 400 for Hülkenberg to finish essentially ahead of his previous team in Haas, I think we like it. We like the value a lot.
That's the bet slip for the Chinese Grand Prix 2025. Here it is on the screen in full. We will be back in 2 weeks for the Japanese Grand Prix.